Hello. I hope you guys can hear us. My husband and I, we are trying to connect again. And I hope this time we have a better chance to be able to share all the information about the planning for February. There is a lot of information, and I try to squish all this in one presentation, and I hope it's not too long. So, okay. So if you guys can hear me, if you guys can help me to let me know, because I don't have no idea if people can hear me or not. The only thing I see myself. So I really need to know if one of you guys can hear me so I can begin with the presentation. I'm gonna be giving a few more seconds. This is a live video and it's a little bit long. Thank you so much, Little Essential Academy. Okay, so I'm ready to do the presentation. I will be sharing my screen right now, and I hope we do not have any issues with when I'm trying to share my screen. Okay. Okay, so a few minutes ago, I was doing a video in Spanish and I got some issues at the end of the video. So I'm gonna try my best to speak faster so I don't have the issues. I know if the video is for 10 minutes, I will have some issues. So I will begin with the presentation. Okay. Everything is ready now. I'm gonna be sharing my screen, so if you guys can see it, let me know. Okay, my screen is now. Okay, I will double check. In my phone, I'm using my iPhone. Okay, great. So, can you guys see the presentation? So I can begin. Okay, so we are in February, and this is a month that is so full of activities. Every year it's kind of like the same thing, but I always make a little different because I have the same kids. And today I will be sharing everything that I'm gonna be talking in the month of February with my children. So right now I'm gonna show you my newsletter and also the calendar. The curriculum that I will be using is Love and Friendship. Then I will be sharing some of the books and the class materials. Every childcare needs a monthly newsletter to let their clients know about the program. And this is how mine looks. As you guys can see, my logo is always there. And then I put all this information based off the assessment I have done with the kids and all the things that they need. For example, right now we have new kids. So we are learning about the Black History Month. It's so important always to bring diversity in your program, because in my class, I only have Latino kids. I have different other ethnicities. So it's so important to embrace each of those cultures. So this is one example of how looks my newsletter. And all this one is editable. You guys can put your own information, your own pictures. And one of the reasons why I always have my newsletter is because I want to communicate to my family what I'm gonna be doing with the kids. Then during the first week, we are with the children will be inspiring different amazing leaders during the Black History Month. And this is some of the activities. I have these worksheets and also these materials that I'm gonna be using. These are some of the books that I will be reading, and also I was inspired by the book called The Color of Us to do all this topic, all the theme of this month. Then this is also some of the worksheets I'm gonna be using. As you guys know, every time I always have a book, and then I extend the kids' knowledge using a worksheet based on the book. Then we are also learning about the meaning of friendship and the love between friends and how good we have to be as a friend. And this is a good time if you have a new child who is not behaving or hitting or something like that. This is a good time for you guys to introduce something different. All of us, we have feelings. All of us, we need also to respect ourselves, keep our hands to ourselves. So there's many ways that you can talk to a child. By bringing this theme will really help them to understand how important is friendship. Now, during the week of Valentine's Day, this is some of the activities that we did with the kids, with the friends especially. And then we took this picture with all of them. They were so happy. They were very lovely, very gentle. They were no hitting, no behaving in that way, in a bad way to make their friends feel bad. So this is a good month for us to bring something new to our program, especially something emotional and socially. We want to make sure that when our kids, they come to our childcare, we help them to develop those skills so they can be ready emotionally and socially. To me, those are the most important things to do, especially in a childcare, because when they come to us, they come without knowing what to do. They don't know how to play with others. Sometimes they are the only child at home. So this is a good time for me to prepare something and plan so I can help those children to get those skills that later on is going to help them when they go to kinder or when they go to elementary school. And not just there, it will help them to become a great adult. Okay, so now the next one, I'm trying to be fast. This is how our childcare looks at this moment. As you guys know, I always use a book. Every time I teach a child about preschool, we always use a book. So this time we are using a book called was an old lady who swallowed a rose. After doing this activity, we are reading the book. We are going to have an activity, and I bought different petals of roses. And I used this one, I bought this one from the Dollar Tree. And then I made a sensory sensory table. And I'm gonna be putting the Valentine's letter hand here. So all these hearts is gonna be here, and then we're gonna have a hand. The kids, they have to find it. And we're gonna be cutting all this. First, I laminate them so it will last me longer. And we have one with letters and we have another one with numbers. And this is what we're going to be doing with our toddlers. And now with our preschoolers, we are going to be taking them out. We are going to be hiding them around our backyard. And we are going to be having a Valentine leather hand. All our kids, they love this one. They can be running around looking for these hearts, matching the letters. And that also helps them to recognize the different letters that we have in the alphabet. Now, then we are also celebrating a big achievement of reaching 100 days of school. We always do it. Before we used to do it in January, but now we do it in February because we were closed many days. So we want to make sure that we always count the 100 days. Our parents are going to be taking this worksheet and they're going to be engaged also in our program. We want them to participate. So it's so important that you always send something home. Some of the parents, there are many parents who really love to participate in your program, but you have to encourage them. Especially when a parent brings something, I always take a picture and I post that on Facebook so everybody can see it. And then another parent comes and tells me, I also want to participate. So it's so important to find many ways for the parents to participate in your program. And this is what I'm going to be giving to the parents, this worksheet. Now, the next one here says the students also will be learning the Chinese New Year. We're going to be learning about the culture. We're going to be learning about the cuisine. And this is a picture of last year, everything that we did. We had our dramatic play. It was converted in a restaurant, in a Chinese restaurant. We got different ingredients. It was super, super fun. And then our kids were able to participate. They were also learning how to use the chopstick. It was super fun. All this, there's already a video for this that you guys can see it. So this is just a little bit. I can make another video about this, but there's already a video done from the beginning to the end. It's an amazing video that you guys must watch. Then here academically, we will focus on one letter, one number every week. So the first week, next week, we're gonna start with letter Q, number 16, and then letter S and R. And this is some of the worksheet that we're gonna be using. Then these are the numbers, 16, 17, and 18. As you guys know, every month I always focus 3 letters, 3 numbers, and the last week of the month, I do a review to make sure that all our kids are learning each letter or each number. Now, here on the bottom says in our science area, we are gonna be teaching our kids about the cycle of the life of tiger. So which is the animal of the new Chinese year. Every year, the Chinese culture have a new animal to celebrate their year. So this year is gonna be the tiger. That's why I chose the tiger to talk about this month. Last month, it was about the bear or it was about the penguin. So every month is a new animal. Okay, so now then we also focus on the color pink and the shape of the month is this. And this is the worksheet that I'm gonna be using. I have way more, I'm only putting 2 because otherwise it shrink and you guys are not able to see my presentation. Now, as you guys can see, this is a newsletter and also this is a calendar. I use both of them to provide information and communicate with my parents. But in UK, you don't have to do that. You can only buy the newsletter, edit all your information, or you can get the February. But in this case, will be the calendar for February. This calendar includes for 6 months, but also next week is coming up our new calendar, 2022, with a different orientation, different backgrounds, different designs. So communication is the key to build a good relationship between your families and yourself. You need always to communicate about the days that you're close and all the events that you have for your childcare. And with your calendar, that's how you communicate with them. Now, as you guys know, every Thursday I have show and tell. Every Wednesday I have messy day. So we do every day. I don't put all the events here or all my activities here. Otherwise, it's going to be way too busy and the parent won't read it. So I just put Thursday. And what I do during this day, for example, yesterday, this is what I did yesterday. This is something that it just happened. We read the book, The Colors of Us by Karen Katz. And after reading this book to the kids, I asked each child what they learned about the book. So I was able to engage with each of them. Then our parents, they work with their kids and they decorate this hand. And this hand is now part of our bulletin. It's so important always to bring something from the kids so they can see that we are using all the hard work and now is impressed here. So this is where we put it. This is our Black History Month bulletin, and we wanted to use all the kids' work as a decoration. And this is what we did yesterday. Now, next week is for show and tell. We are celebrating our 100 days of school. This is the worksheet I'm gonna be giving to the parents. The parents can use Cheerios, can use pom-poms, hearts, stickers, fingerprints, anything. Or they can mix and match, they can do anything. So important that your parents participate in your program so they know exactly what you're doing and they feel comfortable with you, they trust you, and you guys build a better relationship, especially when a parent participates. We are all working together for one reason, which is the child in this case. Okay, so now then the next one is sharing an act of kindness. This is one example of what we did last year. This is Sean. He did his presentation about his heart. He worked with his mom. They brought me some flowers. They also brought some flowers for my daughter. It was a really nice time. I have great memories with all my children. And this is the worksheet that we are going to be using this year. So I'm trying to be fast. Now the next one on the 24th, we're going to be having our last show and tell, and this is dedicated to the Chinese New Year culture. We're going to be doing talking about everything about the Chinese culture and cuisine. We're going to be eating Chinese food. There's already a video that you guys must watch it. It's a picture that we got last year. Now, today I talked to you guys about the February newsletter, the calendar, also the love and friendship curriculum, the books that I use, and also some of the class materials. If you guys want to get this curriculum with all these pages, you need to go to Teacher Pay Teacher Store. Here on the bottom, I'm gonna be posting the information right now. If you click here on the bottom, you're gonna be able to see like there's a title, and then on the bottom there is a little arrow. You just click there and you're gonna find all the links that I use. For example, for the curriculums, I also have a link for my Amazon list where you can see all the materials that I use. Most of them are from Amazon or the Dollar Tree. You also are gonna be able to see the link for the calendar and the newsletter. All this one is for sale in my store, Teacher Pay Teacher. Now, I wanted to say thank you so much to all of you. If you guys want to watch another video about the planning for the month of March, please like this video. Also subscribe in my channel. Soon, so very soon, I'm gonna be having 3 giveaways. So only 25% of my viewers are subscribed in my channel. The other 75%, they haven't subscribed. So I really invite you to subscribe in my channel and be part of this family. There's videos every Thursday or Fridays. I'm always here and at this time when I don't have work, but soon I have to go and pick up the kids to school, so I have to go back to work. I also want to invite you to share this video with another provider. There is a video that I recommend you. This video is all about February, and this video has where I bought the decorations, how my daycare looks right now, and every activity that I have done for the month of February. There is also my dramatic play Chinese New Year that I did last year, and you guys should watch it. It gives you ideas about what kind of activities to do, what kind of music, and all the different food that we made that day and how we celebrate. And I hope you get some ideas and it's helpful to your business. So that is all for today. So I'm happy to be here with you, and thank you guys for watching. I look forward to be here next week with another topic. There is a lot of topics right now. I'm gonna be talking about taxes. It's the taxes season, it's a new year. So there's a lot of things going on. But if you guys want to watch a special video, don't forget to comment below. I want to know how this video is helping you and what is your plan for the month of February. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one. Hasta pronto. See you soon. Bye.